Well, you might be relieved to hear that I fuck up as much off stream as on. This is a some kind of compound where some scientists were being held hostage, and as you can imagine, the mission would be to save them. And this seemed somewhat important, so I hesitated, and I thought I'll, hang back and do this on stream. In doing that, all the hostages are dead. So, good one, me. At least all the ones that were outside, anyway. Wow, that hasn't loaded in at all, has it? Jesus. Yeah. Oh well. We'll have a look at this, and then we've got Nyoka's thing to do up the mountain. Then we got to head back to Stellar Bay for a bunch of stuff we've now finished. And then check out Fallbrook, which I found the entrance to. I also did one or two things around Amber Heights, but they weren't particularly interesting, so I don't think we've missed anything. Okay, without further ado. Surviving a headshot. Not surviving two, thankfully. Now, where's the other guy? He wandered around the front here. We've also got to check out the blown up bridge, which I mentioned last time. That seems like a dog. Not a dog, but closest thing to it is around here. Yep, there it is. Not as close as I was hoping. Ah, shit. No, you saw nothing. See? Stupid animal. Quonk. Ooh. Nope, that's not first thing. Oh, he wasn't dead. Okay. Oosh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't think I did that. I think I knocked him off his feet, and then you guys knocked his feet off, seemingly. Oh well.
How'd you do that so fast?
That wasn't very fast at all, I'll be honest with you. We've upgraded our lock picking a bit, because I keep seeing these crates that want like 95 in lock picking, which is ridiculous. And it's probably not even worth it to pump that many points into it, but it's nagging me. So we're at like 66 at the moment. But an interesting perk of that is that we can now see what's inside a crate before unlocking it. I mean, I'll probably always unlock them anyway, but I don't know, unless there's like nothing inside it. Which is the case sometimes. Can't remember either last stream or the one before I said about hi guys.
Here we go.
I didn't say that. This is a very good pistol, as you can see. Hang on, I'm looking through pockets. Good, good. Yeah, I said something about, I was going through Amber Heights and said, look at all this stuff I'm going to steal. And then the stream ended, and most of those boxes were empty. Which was a little depressing, because they're poverty-stricken as fuck. Even more so than Stellar Bay, seemingly. So that's no good. I almost stumbled into Graham, or Graham, whatever, the sort of leader of the iconoclasts, and then backed out of that, because obviously meeting him seems important. Good stuff. So, not looking like there's many hostages still around, is there? UDL, personnel, jib jabby doo. If you're reading this, kill yourself, or give us all your money, or go to prison. We hate you. Yep, standard stuff. Project Lorem Ipsum. Non-lethal crowd control gas for rioting, agitated, or excessively numerous crowds. Rich sulfur pockets make Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Sulfur bombs, what could go wrong? Further research is necessary. We disavow all knowledge of this thing that we just said we're working on. Yeah. Transfer files to external tape. Sure. Apparently I have an external tape to do that. Okay, I see. I've made a choice there without realising it. Whoops. Seems I've done something for Sanjar and fucked over Catherine. But we haven't even met Catherine. I think she's in Fallbrook. But, in fact, I thought Catherine was someone with Sublight. But maybe she's with the board. Who knows? Sublight boss in Fallbrook. Okay. Alternate project titles. Okay, this ought to be good. We need to hack in. That's fine. If Valdez wants a better title, see how she likes these. She's going to be furious if she ever finds this list, and I'm not covering for you. Make sure these are good and hidden. Thunderdog. Thunderdog. Eggs Mayhem. Skunk Parade. Fuck you, Valdez. I want my raise. They're all strong. It'll take a smarter man than me to pick the best one of those. So, yeah, developing nasty tear gas shit for crowd control and riots. What a horrible thing to do. I'm glad no one in our world would ever stoop that low. Okay, I think that's everything valuable here. Doopy 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 doop. Scientist. I don't think I can still save him. Sorry, just the companions have an uncanny ability to get in front of you. Like, we just came down these stairs and I guess she could have gone round me, but... Big, creepy Watson vibes. Doopy doopy doo. Right. Come on. Stop looking through lockers. It's not particularly exciting. But it is necessary in a game like this. Ew. Right. So this is something to do with it, I guess. Plants that grow in the sulfur or make sulfur or are near sulfur, or maybe they're just plants. Who the fuck knows? Great. Okay, well, we fucked that up. Where even are the... Because there was a conversation going on, is what happened off stream. And then I think one of my companions said oof, or something to that effect. And then I checked the journal and it seemed to imply that the hostages were dead. But can't see any bodies. I suppose we got the incriminating information, so maybe that's the main thing. I don't know. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh hello, that was well hidden. Damn, okay. Yeah, we do not have the hacking for that at all. Chastity's Hideaway. Is this that? This seems like this would be something else. Door status, sealed. Unsealed door. Door status, unsealed. Yep, didn't need any hacking for that. That was pretty straightforward. Oh, hello. Right, just those. Doesn't seem to be any people with them. You don't really need to say shush when no one is speaking. In fact, you rather puncture the silence when you do. That seemed to work.
Here we go.
As did that. Mega canid. Okay, this is going to take more than a few. I'm glad we engage this from a distance. Although Nyoka apparently gives no fucks.
That's the last of them.
What? Okay. Not a fan of ranged combat then, are you? I'll bear that in mind. Is that somewhere we've been? Could be. Seems familiar. Either way, it's across this ravine or gorge or whatever, so probably not somewhere we can easily get. That seemed to be a new mod. Speedy Mate Barrel? Don't remember that one. Improves the weapon's rate of fire. Interesting. That could be good. I mean, if we put it on this, I'd be amazed if we even can put it on this, considering this thing's rate of fire. We'll just make the fucking game crash, it seems like. Oh, there was a person here. Was. Do. Just taking all your bits. Actually, your bits. But also your stuff. Oh, nothing in it. Nothing in it. See? Weird, isn't it? It's just some of them are empty. Some of them just to freak you out. Just to fuck with your head. So this wasn't as much of a path forward as I hoped. I guess that's all that was there then. Alright, we'll go the other way. So yeah, check the old journal. Return to Sanjar. Well, we're not going to do that yet since we're out here. So, next thing to do out here is... yeah, Nyoka's thing. Though I think the bridge was around here somewhere. I don't know, a lot of this place looks the same really. That's the only one I can see. I'm sure more will come out the woodwork, but... doink! God, is it unrealistic for me to expect a headshot to be fatal? Damn it.
Don't mess with us.
Went alright. Things usually do when you're about a mile away.
Easy.
Doop-doop-a-doo. Right. Lot of loot all of a sudden. See, this is the kind of stuff I try and do off stream, but I guess you can't avoid all of it. I think maybe I worry too much about well, I definitely worry about that when the game hitches like that. I'm also worried about that. So much so I've forgotten what I was originally going to say I was worried about, so... never mind. Hello. I thought this was grass, okay? Let me explain myself. I thought this was grass, I did not know it was wood, even though it is clearly wood if you look at it. Let me explain myself. Also, that man burst. Was that from my gun? I feel like it can't have been. he straight up burst into mush. This is just going profoundly bad. Profoundly bad? Poorly. It's gone to shit, is what I'm trying to say. Let's try and sort this out. Right, that should help. That'll do it. We're really not very good with the melee, are we? I suppose we stopped speccing into it a while ago, so we should probably give up on it as a main thing. Okay, so I get that it probably hit the damage threshold and died, but it looked like he just landed on that wrong and twisted his mechanical ankle and stacked it. Fell off. Made a mechanical tit of himself. Oh, that's you, Nyoka. Difficult to tell when I dressed you up like a bandit, but I guess that means something's still alive. Ow. Oh, you were hidden, weren't you?
That's the last of him.
Another little hideout. Well, can't really say little when they had two mechs with them, but you know.
Help! Help me, please!
Okay. Oh. Hello.
They were coming real close to eating me. I'm Lenora. You, what are you doing out here? Not that I'm complaining, but I figure only marauders and animals roam around.
Sure.
Well, shit, today's your lucky day, I guess. Thanks for the help. I've got to pick up some things from the bay, but I run a little stand near Fallbrook. Next time you need supplies, stop by, you hear?
Well, that's our good deed for the day. Reminds me of, wow, you just look drunk all the time, don't you? Reminds me of Huxley, who we ran into, locked in that room. She was in, Amber Heights. We ran into her again. So she made it back. So she did in fact outrun all the Raptidons and shit. So good for her. She's the only one who made it, seemingly. Although they don't look eaten, they just look killed. But I suppose they are around a campfire. Great, okay, well, might win us some points with the Fallbrook lot. Which is probably a good idea since we've inadvertently screwed over Catherine, whoever that is. All we know is she's there and she's shady and Sublight affiliated, I think. Okay, so yeah, companion quest this way, right. So unclear what even happened there. We came down here, we went that way. I thought this was kind of would link up with well, somewhere where I knew where I was, hopefully, but apparently not. Nope, got this shit in the way. Yeah, can't jump that. That's for damn sure. Oh, I think we can go around it though. That's good. Well, it's slightly better than having to go all the way back up again, I suppose. Oh, hang on, no, we're just back here now. I've inadvertently done fairly inconsequential side quest stuff on the stream, which is exactly what I was trying to avoid doing. Great. A constant stream of success in both senses of the word. Maybe, oh, Jesus. That's not good. That's, Christ. I think that's on the game's end. Oh, there's one of the scientist bodies. Yeah, I guess it just when you're running too fast for the game to load everything, I suppose. Which is ironic, because I was about to say how I should have got some of those upgrades to make me run faster. Although maybe I shouldn't if the game is going to have a fit. Who knows? Okay. Can we see the bridge from here? That would be somewhere to finally check that off en route, hopefully. I feel like I almost mapped this out in my head, and it seemed like I could go to a lot of the places we needed to all in one route. But it's just finding that route, which is not easy because this is very samey. Ah, here's the bridge, or at least we're on one side of it. And yes, interesting to note this fellow who we've seen before. Weston Sloane. Seems to be just kind of watching a mantiqueen dance about. Don't quite know what that's about. Can't really call out to him. I also don't imagine we can make it across the jangles of this. Nope. Well, that was silly. That was, shit. Should have saved. Where is this going to reload us? Success. Always. Constant success. Where's this? Is this pre or post Lenora? I think it's post. Yep, they're all dead. Oh. No, I think it is definitely still post. We just missed that one. Yep, good. Right, good. I'm not going to bother going around for that, what is it, one body and two mantipillars that had very little on them in the grand scheme of things. It does mean I still have to do this trekky shit. Not sure what these are meant to be. Loading hitches again. Not sure what these trees are meant to be. Just sort of mushroomy type trees, or what they look weird, but I can't figure out what they're meant to look like. I suppose it's fine. They certainly look alien. Okay, well if we go this way, maybe we'll end up below the bridge, which seems more useful to us. Now we've seen who's in fact on top of it. Not sure if we can get round to the other side though. So trying to recall some of the dialogue that auto triggered when I first came across this. Ellie said something about them being like amateurs and someone trying to demolish this bridge, but kind of evidently fucked it up quite spectacularly. An examine prompt. Also, strangely dressed marauder. Yeah, got a marauder dressed up as a scientist, so perhaps there was some deception afoot. A trail of blood leads away from the autoloader. Yes, I suppose it does, doesn't it? Is that something we should follow? I mean, so it kind of stops, doesn't it? Here, or I mean, there's a lot of blood, is what I'm getting at here. It's not very clear what the trail of blood is meant to be. It leads to him, and then it kind of stops, and then it's here again. Why? It's nothing. Don't make it sound like a thing if it's not a thing. Hold on, what side is the bright side here now? I'm all turned upside down. Where's the bloke? I think it's a bloke anyway. Right, well, it sounds like the Mantiqueen is fannying about over there, so I guess that's where we've got to try and get to. Somehow. Don't think we're going to find a ladder, annoyingly. Oh, hi guys. Didn't really notice you there. God damn it. He vanished. Oh. Yeah, I'm a bit over leveled, I think, if I'm honest. Though these are only marauders. I don't know if
everyone all right?
They scale at all or anything. Actually, am I over leveled? Because, I mean, this was easy, but that last one we almost died in. Don't know, it's probably a constant, you know, wobbling spirit level between being over leveled and being incompetent. So maybe it balances out. Oh. Oh, she moved there. That was fucking quick. Well, actually, I suppose we spent ages being lost, so it makes sense. Hello again.
Oh, hey there. Thanks again for getting me away from those marauders. Oh, last time I was in the city, Sandra was singing your praises about a bolt something or other. Suppose that warrants a discount. You want to buy something?
What the fuck? You mean you went all the way to Stellar Bay and back here before I... you're very chipper.
Hey, life's too short to be worried about danger this and careful that. I'd rather just do my job and try and enjoy it.
Okay. How do you get captured?
Oh, it's nothing out of the ordinary, really. I was on my way to Fallbrook and got jumped by insane, bloodthirsty cannibals. It happens.
Yeah, regular Tuesday.
No, don't be absurd. I'm based out of Stellar Bay, but I cater to our more, trailblazing clientele.
Oh, okay. So you're not a Fallbrook type, you're just set up here. You're from Stellar Bay. That's a shame. We were hoping to win some favour with them, because they might not like us. It appears you have guns and armour for sale, along with consumables. These are all fine things, but don't need much of that shit right now. Maybe we can sell some relative junk that we picked up. Don't need those. Don't need 3 of those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Hang on. Yeah, we don't need 4 flamethrowers. Plasma carbine, again, old friend, but until we find the upgraded version of that, it's been made woefully redundant by upgraded type guns. And this is all Marauder stuff, which is still piss weak in terms of armour. So that ain't no good for us. Neither's that. Neither is that. Neither is that. That's pristine. But it's shit. Pristine but shit, in terms of stats anyway. Cool. Do. Sell all that. Boom. We're actually getting quite a bit of money for stuff now. It's become, thanks to a few perks and stuff, it's becoming easier to amass a decent amount of money. Also, I'm finding that tinkering...
Thanks for helping MSI set things straight around here.
That's right. Tinkering with weapons and stuff isn't all that useful. Like, it very, very quickly becomes way too expensive to be worth it, you know? So it's maybe fine to do a couple, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so lost my bearings again a bit here. I think this brings us to the right. Yeah, okay. Right, well, let's deal with this then.
Opening fire! Nice one!
Jesus Christ. You are a what? Sorry, you got interrupted. Oh god, there's more of them than I thought. Told you this pistol was good though. Jesus Christ. I think it is dead. Ellie? What are you doing?
Nothing like a good tussle.
Oh, you're on fire. Yeah, that's understandable. Getting burned too many times has made you susceptible to plasma damage. No, it hasn't made me susceptible. I'm not the one literally on fire. I'll have you know. Don't start giving me flaws for shit that they do. Otherwise you'll bring up one about standing in sulfur acid pits. This is a horrific mess of stuff. Okay. So I guess that guy on the bridge may have in fact been trapped there and not able to get back due to all those. But we'll find out now. Hello, Mr. Person.
Hello there. A word, if I may be so bold?
Well, you don't speak like how I expected.
Well now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's Weston. Every once in a while I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by. Care to purchase a thing or two?
Oh, so you're a proper roaming merchant. You're not, well, I was going to say you're not affiliated with anyone, but you've got the iconoclast thing on your hat, so I guess you're based out of somewhere. Amber Heights, perhaps. Full cranial helmet, that's a new one. Heavy construction gear, that seems new as well, actually. We've got a bit of money and these are new, so we'll see what they're like. Might be worth giving Nyoka something that isn't, you know, like bandit get up, so marauder get up rather, so we don't keep mistaking her for well, what she's dressed like. I thought the cowboy hat would you know, help, but not enough apparently. Room 32. What was the new thing? 38. Huh. Well, that's kind of goofy, but yeah, sort of suits. She seems to be a tank, so give her tanky armor. We'll keep the cowboy hat though. Yeah, you look kind of ridiculous, to be honest. But I tell you what, one thing, your face won't get sunburnt. Like, that's the best protection you could ever ask for. You've got a wide-brimmed hat and a massive collar. Being a pasty white ginger man, I know a thing or two about sunburn. So I have to respect anyone who covers himself head to toe in clothing. Still something else roaring out there, but if it's not in our face, it's not our problem. Alright, I think that's everything with the bridge. Well, this is Fallbrook, so I guess we should check this out while we're here. I know we said we were going to do Nyoka's thing, but it's off in that way, so we'll get to it. Haven't checked the technical side of things this stream yet. That's a dumb. Doodly doo, doodly doo, noise, noise. It doesn't help. See, I said it was useful to do this during the loading screens, but that's when the music from the game cuts out, so it's actually not. But I think everything's fine. I'm not, you know, I'm not messing with anything until someone tells me that the levels aren't good or something, so it should be fine from one stream to another, you know. But, you know, relying on consistency with technology is a fool's errand, really, so it doesn't hurt to double check. Well, that's the last of me drank. Happened to pick the most noisiest drink possible for the stream. That was smart, wasn't it? Hello, Mortimer Bell.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
No, I'm amazed there wasn't a dumb dialogue option there.
Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon since I had to break out the hook'em spiel. Allow me to paint a picture in your mind. A parcel of pure paradise nestled beneath a waterfall within a mountain. We've got activities of leisure. We got proclivities for vice. We got booze and bets and non-communal beds. Sublight owned and run, so you know you're safe while you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start spending your bits now.
Okay, that's pretty.
I am
That's
here
pretty
to
good.
anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Well, I appear to have. Yeah, let's deal with this. Let's talk to who we fucked over, I guess.
You're looking for Ms. Malin on an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Jesus. This is, she doesn't sound like fun.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Alright, well.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
Drinking, gambling, and organized crime. Everything you need to keep civilization running.
You, can you guys not make a scene, please? I've got a feeling this woman's going to try and kill me. Even before I actually do anything. I'm twitchy as fuck now. Talking about skinning people, I don't know. It's fine.
You seen Arthur
What's the
today?
worst that could happen? We turn this entire town against us. Wouldn't be the first time.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
It was his team running that drop? Sure puts things into perspective.
Oh no. Arthur is dead. Oh, hello.
Ain't looking for trouble. Nope.
Yeehaw. Sorry, I'm way too British for the accents coming at me here. General store, that's good. That's Malin's House of Hospital. Wait, so she's got so the hotel is named after her? That's reassuring. Alright. Let's save, just in case we walk in and say hello and she takes offense to that. Because that's the way they're kind of building this up. That she's not to be trifled with and perhaps short-tempered. Hello.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
I'll bet she's a hoot at parties.
Well,
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
I do appreciate that you're not just spewing slogans at me though, which is, you know, charm. I don't have any charm. This surely isn't going to work.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But
Oh,
first,
apparently
I'll
that
need
was the
to
right
know
move.
what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
I've heard so she's got a too often. I don't even remember saying that, but yeah, I sort of sabotaged my own sentences so often. I probably did. For the sublibrary. See, should I even mention? The boss sent me you over. Yeah, let's not piss her off too much.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Well, we were just there.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent.
I wouldn't go that far.
Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Sounds it. I can get it done because we've been to Cascadia, so it's you know, it's fine. But
meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
right, sure, yeah.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty.
Please don't bring my gumption into
To get to the
this.
gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which
I'm
is
very self-conscious
overrun by
about my gumption.
marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with manties. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Weird that we didn't come across all this when we did our great 1,000 meter trek. Maybe it was that place we couldn't get into. Don't worry, I kill bugs dead. I am an insecticide.
Shall I inscribe that on your tombstone?
Yes.
Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room,
Great pickup line.
all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system.
I can't remember what
The task
I said. That was a great
require
pickup
someone
line,
with
but
technical skills. Or
that's
you can
probably
force
true
it through
of
with
all-
a plasma overload.
a lot of things I
Don't
said.
recommend that option though, unless you want to get dead.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Blow it up.
Shall I inscribe that on your tombstone as well?
It's probably not
Once
room
you've
at this
got
point.
our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Sure.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Okay, how do I get in?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate.
Please don't bring my knockers
if you
into
don't fancy
this.
getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise.
I'm very self-conscious about
Might
my...
be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Oh, well that was, we've still got our kneecaps, so that went kind of well, I guess. Probably good that we didn't bring up the, what was it, the corporate secret evidence or whatever we downloaded earlier. Yvonne Brennan, hello. You're difficult to reach. There's a drunk man in the way.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story?
You certainly have a look. Sort of, dunno, John Lennon in drag. I was frozen in space for 70 years.
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
Why don't they just carry these things around if they're so willing to recruit new people? Carry what around? Anywho, how many?
More than you can.
She sells drinks. No shit. Okay, fine. I wasn't sure what you were referring to there, but that was your actual pickup line. Okay. God, unfortunately, my mind is way too shit today to keep up with both this game and the chat, so I apologise for that. On the rare occasion there is a chat to even interact with. Typical, but there we are.
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
Oh, right. Yeah, she said, hold on, stranger, what bits are you carrying around? Yeah, that's, that works as a pickup line, I guess. It's to the point. Yeah, it has to be said.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze, cheaper. I've emptied
I actually imagine Fallbrook to be far more grotty than it is.
because you've got a terrible tell.
They,
If you're lying, you're right
the
not
waterfall and everything, it's quite nice actually.
I had a patient
As nice as anywhere we've been, anyway.
got eaten from the inside out by parasitic amoebas.
Hmm. Damn, there is a lot to see here. We will come back and explore this a bit more thoroughly, possibly off stream. Oh, there's even a landing pad. That's useful. Oh shit, so that's what that does. It just brings your ship right here. Well, that's useful. I'm not even sure where we were parked initially. Cascadia, I imagine. Okay then. Right, well let's try and do Nyoka's quest. And then we'll come back and explore every nook and cranny around here later. Yep.
Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out.
Oh,
Lamps. Alright, well that's full work, I guess. So, Nyoka was saying it's, I don't know if it's all the way up a mountain, but, I'm used to seeing one viewer drop off, so that's absolutely fine. I'm not sure if it counts it if you sort of, or if it decounts it if you have like Twitch running in the background or anything like that, but don't know. Never had enough people watching to test it, but there we are. Okay, so 400 meters, roughly this way. But I'm not sure where this place is. Is this somewhere we've been? I suppose we'll find out if someone starts shooting at us. Relay station. Now we did come here and it was all locked. So that's that then. Can't do much about that. Right, now I've got to be careful here because, yep, I'm very good at breaking my own kneecaps.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
So there's a cave or there's a slope? Which is, you also said let's chat. Can you tell me more about them?
What's up? Right. We can take the caverns up, but if you ain't into spelunking, there's a path a little ways north. I'd warn you, it'll be a tough trek. Big bad's up on that hill. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to stick to the caverns.
Well, honestly, the caverns look more interesting because they're all blue lights and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe we'll come back through the caverns once we're all fucked up from the slope.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Sure. If I could shoot through all my nightmares, that is an option I would take every time. I feel like your nan. I don't understand what's going on in this game, but I'm enjoying it and I'm knitting at the same time. Well, that's fair. I don't understand a lot of what goes on in this game either, and I've been playing it for a long time now. Oh, these look pleasant. Alright, through the fire and the flames, I suppose. Let's have some cereal and go nuts, I guess.
Here we go. Nice one.
Oh god, too close. Too close now. That'll do the trick. Damn it, the bees are out. Well, that didn't go too badly. Like I was saying, I think if we put that rate of fire mod onto this, I worry about how fast it'll fire. Too fast for the game to handle, possibly. Okay, well that wasn't too bad, but then...
I love this mountain.
Then again, that was
so much from here.
the bottom of the
So
slope.
many beasts would need killing, so many drinks would need drinking.
I've got to do more cardio.
Yeah, that's always a good sign. Bunch of dead bodies at the bottom of the cliff. Alright. Hello.
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus. Oh no, not the bees. You know it's a good machine gun when it can shoot bees out of the sky. Jesus. This didn't go well for some other people who tried this route then. Yeah, you did get him, but you didn't kill him. So that's the problem. You'll be fine. Fucking bees.
They won't try that again.
I'm not sure if that helped at all there. Didn't feel like I hit anything with that. Aha. People hiding their grenade launchers up on the mountain. Doesn't really make sense, but fine. Oh shit. That's what happens when you check chat. You start missing stuff that's actually on the screen. How did scientists make it this far up? That's really confusing. Oh god, more bees. I don't like bees.
Make him regret it.
You know, I've technically got a flamethrower, and I'm sure it would work a lot better against them. But I can't be bothered to switch weapon. Ooh, game wasn't happy for a second there.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
That wasn't too bad, if that was all of it. Guess maybe we are a bit overpowered. Or maybe just this gun is, to be fair. Oh, okay, and that's where the caverns come out. Good to know. Oh, hello. Blimey, that was well hidden.
You, get over here. There are marauders up ahead.
Oh. Hello.
Why do people make such a big thing out of hiking? Once you're up, you just gotta go down again.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
I agree with Ellie, though. Hiking is overrated.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew.
Okay, well, I immediately don't like you.
'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
This wasn't too bad if that was all of it, said every man. Yeah, there's a lot of out of context quotes you can put she said or he said at the end of here. I'm not a marauder, no.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know. I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details?
Not really, no.
You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
Are they, or are they dead? What are you waiting for? Help me kill these marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book.
Sure.
Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
Mm-hmm. Alright, laters. Well, you are all a bunch. You're just a waste of space then, aren't you? Heavily armed waste of space. If you're not going to help me with doing anything, stand here and look obnoxious.
I wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
This place is supposed to look like horns? I don't see it.
I know there's a lot of antennas. There's kind of 3 central bit. Honestly, you could say it looks like horns. You could also just say it looks like a dick. You know, artistic interpretation. Oh, the rock. Oh, I thought they meant the building. Yeah, the rock looks like horns, I guess. Then the building looks like a dick and balls. Kind of ruins the effect, I imagine. Oh, god damn it. Fucking landmines again. Oh, hi guys. I guess these are... melted. Absolutely cheese melted. This is my favourite gun. Oh, there's something still happening. That wasn't technically me. Oh, what the... Lincoln, you'll miss it. Oh, that works. Is that the last of them? Seemed like they were never ending for a second there. Alright, back down. Nope. Oh dear, we're stuck on the pipes. Shit. And there's the kneecaps again. Oh, we did loot most of these then. Okay then. Into the building. Sneaky box. Oh, you're just here now. Well, that's convenient, isn't it?
Damn, but I like the way you fight, stranger. Wish we could join you, but I got orders to stay put.
Except you didn't at all. You teleported from there to here, conveniently after I captured this whole place. Don't like you. Don't like anyone who's called Joy, to be honest. That's needlessly discriminatory. I don't like her, and the fact that she's called Joy is something else to latch onto.
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
So these... No, these are just random marauders. But is Hiram going to have his own shit inside that's going to attack us? I feel like that's possible. Hang on. That's weird. It says it's sealed, but if I hold the unlock button, it plays a noise. As though I'm unlocking it. Well, that's strange. That's a bug, clearly. Thankfully, this door is not locked. Okay, there's a lot of enemies in here. We don't know what kind of enemies they are yet, but we'll find out, I guess.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
I'm not a marauder.
Can't? We'll see about that.
Okay, guess there's no way but through. Oh, okay, there's marauders in here as well then. No, that's fair that he's perhaps just considers me one of them, I suppose. Amazing that we haven't been seen yet. Wow, he really juked and jived. Hello, thing. Goodbye, thing.
They got the drop on us.
I wasn't actually hiding, it just sort of happened by accident. Oh, that works. Steal everything in the fridge.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
In case of emergency, do not use elevator. Who left the fucking cereal in the sink? That's just inconsiderate. take the stairs, I guess.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Oh, you're willing to talk now. Hello?
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple-berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
Do?
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Everyone calls you a dumbass alternative.
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
Thank you. How many Marauders are here?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
Although I do agree that the people you hired are useless.
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you?
Yeah.
You said you wanted something from me. Something information-related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe.
Groovy. Alright, let's murder some folks. Murder our way up the building.
How'd you do that so fast?
Again, that took like nearly 10 seconds. It wasn't fast at all. I hope he's fine with us, you know, rifling through his drawers. Sure he doesn't mind. Cool. I was going to say, I hope we don't run out of ammo, but then I looked at the ammo counter and that's not going to be a problem. You appear to be on the toilet, sir. I hate to interrupt you during this personal moment, but we've been hired to deal with you, so c'est la vie. Do you have any last words, or are you just going to keep picking at the floor? No? Alright, well. Bye. Seemed like a heavy lock. Should be some good shit in here. Elite troop armor. No, I think we've seen that before actually. Don't know if that is new. It's basically the same as what we're wearing, but more bulky. No, we'll stick with our stupid blue and yellow shit. for the moment. Aha. Memorandum. Environmental controls installation and keycard. Barb. The new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations. You messaged corporate about it, you get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access keycard deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably within the archives or in one of the station's other popular sections, because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out, the emergency sirens will make your ears bleed. And if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from the room faster than the station's last performance review. Val. Okay. Environmental controls. Seems like that could be a way to empty a room quickly, if we happen upon them.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Why, is there people in the elevator already? Nope. Okay. Right, hold on to your ears. I realised that I ran out of targets sort of halfway through that, but it was fun, so fuck it. Inclement weather warning. Next 72 hours, chance of thunderstorms and severe thunderstorms, including lightning strikes forecast across mountain region. Emergency protocols. As stated in my prior 4 messages, there is simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high-energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time, and yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, they could have been damaged under load, but the point remains nothing happened. We caught the issue in time, the engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave it will not happen again. Now please cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Thank you, Val. Subject: toilets. Okay. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you take a steaming dump, but I don't. Well, there's a sentence I didn't expect to be saying today. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really. That was sarcasm. Wait, hang on. I feel like the brackets are in the wrong place there. Thanks for the peep show. Not really. That was sarcasm. So that makes it sound like not really was sarcasm. So you did actually enjoy the peep show. Theodore. Yeah. Parentheses are important. Re-toilets. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we all will be. Warmest regards, Val. Postscript, you take too many bathroom breaks and you know it. That's not fair. No, I'm with Theodore on that one, even if he is bad at using brackets and sarcasm. Don't rush people when they're on the bog. Dick move. Coming out with the strong political opinions on this stream. This looks important. Also looks kind of busted. Yep, none of those are working. Okay, well. Further up we go. Probably couldn't hurt to save, since this is a bit of a gauntlet. Hang on, I've fucked up something now. Where's the... Okay, we're back. Right, good. Oh, hello. Okay, that was a case of you shot every molecule around him.
The last of them, I think.
It's kind of gun where you don't really have to be accurate, but it does help if you are. Oh, that was it then. Cool, we did it. Hello, person.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka
I was hoping for a bit more money-wise, I'll be honest with you.
My question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Yeah, you know why I'm here.
If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Careful, I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
So settle the civil war-ish, and that will help us in the long run, regardless of which side we take. Yep.
Graham and his iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay. My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town.
Shit.
Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
So I've just realised this is another Edgewater situation, which means we're probably going to fuck up.
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting Philosophist ramblings on my airwaves. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
I could just kill them all.
Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night.
He's fine with that? That's kind of mad.
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
Oh, that's interesting. Broadcast from Earth. Tell me about Phineas, MSI and the Iconoclasts. The board. Yeah. What do you know about them? Because if there's any shit I can get on them, I feel like that might help me in the long run.
There are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared.
Perfect.
MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
So...
that the chairman is politically motivated to keep Monarch from being re-recognized as a legal part of the colony, and his actions as a result are highly illegal. And that is all you will get from me regarding such a deadly piece of data. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
Oh, can we ask about all of them?
They are a curious lot.
Oh, he was saying we'd give us one for free,
too.
but
what else do you wish to
guess
know?
he gave us all of them. What's going on with Sanjar?
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights. I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
And what about Golden and Graham?
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago. You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership. Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet. Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
So we're going to have to make a choice, and that's not going to be easy. So it's not straight up siding with the corporation or the hippies like last time. It's now siding with a guy who says, I'm going to work with the corporations, but I'm going to get them from the inside to benefit us, which is shady. And then another guy who's saying straight up anarchism? Anarchy. Wow, my brain today. Fucking hell. You know what I mean. Chaos. Which is also shady. So
luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
So yeah. Wonder what we'll go with there. Because if we go with one, if we go with the iconoclasts, which is what my gut instinct is, are we going to end up shooting everyone in Stellar Bay again? Or rather, in Stellar Bay, much like we did in Edgewater, because I don't want to do that. Even if they are weird. In fact, quite a lot of them are weird. Okay, maybe it wouldn't be that bad. I don't know. I need to think about it.
Not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a raptidon of another color. I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
Yeah, we found hints that something wasn't entirely how he was portraying it, but I don't think we found anything straight villainous.
Luckily for you.
Time will tell with that, I suppose.
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
Well, that's depressing. You know, in the future, you think people would want to hear back from Earth, but no one does. Earth is fucked and forgotten.
How low you
That's
seemingly regard my trade.
What a shame.
I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange.
Nope, that's everything, I think. Okay.
Sure. You know what?
Right, well, cheers for the massive exposition dump. Straight bollocks is what I say to that, and I say that because the doorbell just rang. So that's annoying. 2 seconds while I go to intermission. fucking piss whiskers bollocks sergeant. That was not supposed to happen until later. That was a full-on fucking shopping delivery right in the middle of the poxy bollocking stream, and I knew that would fucking happen despite me scheduling it after the stream. Fuck's sake. I tried to swap the intermission at least in the middle of that, so it wasn't the same one playing over and over again, but there probably was at least a couple of loops there. Christ. Sorry about that. Fucking... I mean, I never proclaimed to have any shred of professionalism, but I'd still rather shit like that didn't happen. Fuck's sake. It's basically the end of the stream now anyway. And we're over encumbered. Fuck everything. Oh, Christ. Why can't I be as overpowered in real life as I am in this game? Why can't I just have a gun that fixes everything? I assume Hiram is fine with me just breaking into all his shit. He seems okay with it, I guess. Yep, that's pretty much what he told us. Begin broadcasting. What is... Interesting. Personal files. Okay. Dare I say, the future is looking bright indeed. I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up their promises and have not interfered with initial broadcasts. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life here. How optimistic. In fact, yeah. He's put a mood for each of his diary entries. That's a mood. Had a near miss the other day, nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark the trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information gathering associates know to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing hazard has never been so thrilling, nor high stakes. Mood sneaky. What was this one, sorry? Mood furious. Should have known. Pox it all, those imbecilic children, in their hatred of each other, Sanjar and Graham, have oversaturated my key bands. You might want to see a doctor about that. They'll take down each other alright, and me right alongside them. I should have never invited them to play, but what to do about it now, what to do indeed. H. Right, well, yeah. Much as we already knew, I suppose. Relay, interesting. So, up on the roof. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Don't know what there is to do up here, honestly. Right, that will be our thing at the end when we've fixed what's going on with Graham and Sanjar. Well, I guess that's everything we needed to do here. Time to end it all. Nope, just the kneecaps again. Okay, this one might actually be fatal, so I'm not sure. If we can make it to there, that would be alright. Fuck. You know what, I think I'm going to end it there, because this has just been... This has just been a fucking disaster. Any time I wasn't firing that machine gun, I want to say everything was an unmitigated failure. And now all my shopping is thawing out, so... Idiocy. I suppose, you know, at least I'm consistent with idiocy. As much as I'd like not to be. Right, now we're back in here. Okay, well, right, let's level up and then we'll fucking leave it there. Okay, now we got all them up to 50 and we put the rest into lockpicking, I think. And the perks. Ah, further increase carrying capacity. Well, that definitely seems like a good idea. And voila, we are no longer encumbered. Well, that is... At least we can say that is a definite good to have ended things on. That will definitely help us. What a fucking shit show. What an absolute farce. I can only apologise, but eventually apologies aren't good enough, are they? So, you know. Whatever. Maybe it was amusing at least somewhere along the line. Right. Thanks for watching if you did. If you didn't, how dare you hear this without somehow giving me patronage. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm in the past and things have gotten worse. Yeah, that's about it. Cheers and goodbye.
Ready when you are.